What is this pressure I feel? Something is enraged? Interesting. So there's a Pokemon that can only appears as a shadow. Regardless, the Emperor is rash and foolish. If harness the powers of Dialga and Palkia. Cyrus won't have any more No! Sorry it took so long. I finally found the answer from studying the myths. When this world was made, Dialga and Palkia appeared. And apparently there was one more Pokemon that appeared at the same time. A Pokemon that with as much power as Dialga and Palkia, but also one whose name was never to be spoken. Giratina. It's said to lurk in another world, a world on the opposite side of ours. That's what the shadow was. It must have been Giratina. The pillars are distorting. Because of the portal, it has joined us to the other world. If it's not closed, the distortion will spread to Sinnoh and beyond. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? We have to chase Cyrus. We have to hurry. This place. Can you feel it? There are no other Pokemon here at all. Time isn't flowing, and space isn't stable. World where the rules are broken. Space in one might call the Distortion world. It's finding Giratina. We need to stop it. We need it to stop the spreading the Distortion Spear Pillar. And what if Dialga and Palkia? Does Cyrus still have control of them? That was Giratina. We have to hurry. If something's not done, the Distortion will swallow not only our world, but it will overrun the Distortion world. We need to confirm the safety of Dialga and Palkia too. Hey everybody, Midnight Absol here. We're back! Renegade Platinum. And, as you can see, we're in the Distortion world. We ended off last episode after an epic 12v12 battle with Mars and Jupiter. Cyrus got sucked into the Distortion world along with us and Cynthia. Now, we need to figure out where the hell Cyrus is, and also we need to figure out what exactly happened to Dialga and Palkia. Does Cyrus have them, or are they just somewhere else in the Distortion world entirely? We don't know. Will we get to see Giratina if we keep going down? In the Distortion world, we're really traveling downward. That's a good question that I don't know. Either way, Either way, anything's off from continuing on from what happened last episode, I guess. Oh, Mesprit. Well, first, Mesprit's gonna show us where we need to be going, but I have played this game enough times to know where I need to be going. But either way, continuing on from last episode, that 12v12 was crazy. I do know that 12v12 can be very, very hectic and very chaotic, be very hectic, and can cause a lot of problems if you're not careful. I say if you're not careful because I assume you should at least be able to do something. The one problem is that you're basically gimped into unless you have the HMs on your team members, which one of them being Rock Smash, which you definitely don't want. You pretty much are forced to do the fight in. Well, that also you need Surf. Now I think about it, I'm pretty sure you need Surf to even get up there. You're pretty much screwed into having it. You're pretty much screwed into it being into you only having 5 actual team members on your team. So you really gotta be careful. So you really gotta be careful and make sure you don't screw up. The legend of Giratina has been forgotten to all but a few. The legend told of a world on the other side of ours. This world. Why does this world exist? Why is Giratina here all alone? There's so much that can't be explained, but we have things to do. Let's split up. We have to find the right way. And we do know, and I do know the right way, or at least I should know the right way. I just beat this area in regular Platinum not too long ago. So, I should at least remember where I'm supposed to be going. So, but either way, I think that's the one I don't know if that's the right one I need to get down to or not. There, this way. Nope, this is the wrong one. I need to go a different direction. Either way, yeah, that 12v12 is nuts, and I am happy that they beat it my first try. I was not expecting that to happen in the slightest. I was expecting something stupid to happen. Either my entire team was gonna get taken out, or Barry was gonna get taken out of the fight very early on, and I would have been screwed. But I guess I'm glad I didn't. But we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet, but we are really getting to the end game now, at least of the main story. We're finally starting to get there. We gotta figure out where Cyrus and the other legendaries are. Speaking of which, shadowy Pokemon isn't here. It abandoned me here and then disappeared somewhere farther down. Was it content to merely interfere with my plan? Nevertheless, the power required is still within my grasp. Incidentally, do you understand the concept of genes? I sort of do, but I'm gonna say no anyways. No, of course you wouldn't. Genes can be considered the blueprints of all life forms. That includes humans and Pokemon alike. Genes are contained in a strand of DNA. A DNA strand consists of 2 chains of opposite characteristics in a spiral. If one of those chains were to be broken, the other can replicate it. One or the other cannot exist without its opposite. Do you understand where I'm going with this? This is a bizarre world. Time doesn't flow. Space isn't stable. Only that shadowy Pokemon lives here. This world is the opposite of ours. Our world I wish to change. It is like the 2 chains composing a strand of DNA. The 2 worlds must balance each other to remain in existence. Without one, the other cannot exist. Shadowy Pokemon must play a role in keeping the worlds in balance. That is why it must have been interfered and brought me here. The Shadowy Pokemon must have made this bizarre world. That is why trying to change our world disturbed it and made it reveal itself. But that is all irrelevant. What matters is to defeat that Pokemon making this world disappear. I won't allow it to interfere with me again. With it gone, neither world will be able to revert to its original state. We'll see. We'll see about that. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, there we go. Go this way. Down. Oh. Okay. Oh, I think I know what you're supposed to do here. So go this way. Yep, this way to the right. And then down? Yep. Right. There we go. Got it. Alright. But yeah, what Sarah says is a good point, though, that one thing shouldn't be able to exist without the other in terms of opposites. But in this case, we're not sure what's going on. We don't really know what's going on. Now we have to do the strength puzzle. Now we have to do this strength puzzle here. You know exactly what this is. Oh yeah, I guess while we're in the Distortion world, I should mention something. In the process of recording the last part, that actually took place just before the Pokemon Direct came out. In fact, the Direct started while I was recording the episode. I didn't say anything at the time because, well, of what we were doing. But I think you can grasp how I think you can understand exactly what was going on, and the fact that it probably wasn't a good idea to try comment any on that while everything was going on. But needless to say, at least my thoughts on the Direct, I'm very happy that we were getting a remake of Diamond and Pearl, and there's already been people have already pointed out previously. I've already pointed out in reaction videos that there are some things that are related to Platinum that are in this. So that is something interesting to note. However, I will say this: I am slightly surprised that they decided to do release the pre-make first, release the pre-make second. Also, that was Giratina. I'm surprised they released the pre-make first. And not do it the other way around. Regardless of that fact, both games look fantastic from the footage we've seen so far, and I hope that it continues. I hope that everything they're doing works out. The remakes look good, and it has that kind of original feel to the original Diamond and Pearl in terms of what they were doing. We can't jump that way, that's a dead end. Yep, we need to go this way, but still. In terms of the Diamond and Pearl remakes, in terms of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, my take on this is this. Here's my take. They look great. And I like the fact that they've gone to a more 2D look again. To the almost overhead 2D look, and the way everything looks in the battles looks fantastic as well. It really does look like it's Diamond and Pearl, but it's Diamond and Pearl, but all the graphics and stuff have been updated to the Switch. That's what it looks like to me. A remake doesn't have to have all these fancy gimmicks to it. So I just went in a circle. Crap. Oh, I know what you're supposed to do. I know what you're supposed to do to get up there, I think. Or... No, that's... How do I get up there? I'm trying to figure out how the hell you get up there. I know you can get to the right somehow, but I don't remember how. Oh, either way, while I'm trying to again, still. I think Diamond and Pearl remakes will be great. I think they'll be great, and if they add some of the features that were in Platinum as well, that's just I think that's just an added bonus to what. I think it's just an added bonus to this game, to those games. As for the pre-make, The Legend of Arceus, I mean, I'm not sure what to think actually. It looks like it'll be really cool. The catching mechanic is the fact that it doesn't look like there are actual battles with wild Pokemon. You just have to try and sneak up and throw a Pokeball at them. Seems interesting. Albeit maybe there are wild Pokemon battles and it hasn't been shown yet, but I'm just not sure. Cyrus is right. Cyrus is right there, but I don't remember how the hell. I'm trying to remember how you get over to the right. I know you can. I know it's possible to do that. I just don't remember how. This way, maybe? I can go this way. Maybe this is what... Yeah, I think this is where I was supposed to go. Yep, this is it. Supposed to go to the... We're supposed to go down to the right. Alright. Anyways, with that aside, yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that I don't really have anything else to say on the Pokemon announcement at the moment. They did a really good job with that entire presentation. The remakes of Diamond and Pearl look great, and I'm very interested to see how what exactly the plot and what things will be different in The Legend of Arceus. I'm very curious to see how that will play out. But until more info gets released, there isn't much else I can talk about regarding that at the moment. It's just that everything looks really good, and I'm excited that the Pokemon Company is going in this direction. And that they tried to make the remakes of Diamond and Pearl pretty closely resembling the originals in terms of the way everything looks. Like they tried to have the same like camera angle look and things like that. Anyways, now that I figured out the puzzle, we just gotta push all these boulders into their correct spots, and we can progress onward. All right. Also, I should briefly mention if for some reason your team got injured or something along the way, if your team got injured or something before you went into the Distortion world, or if you should really heal if you didn't already. You need your team at full strength. In fact, if you have X items or something in your bag, or rare candies, now might be a good time to use them. If you don't, now might be a good time to use your rare candies and X items for what's coming up for the fight coming up ahead. Just trust me, it's a good idea. Especially for those of you who usually don't like to use items, or if you may have struggled with that double battle fight. If you were underleveled or anything like that, you should use your. Don't be afraid to use your rare candies now. You have access to the level grinder in Salacion Town, so you can always grind for levels there later on. You should just use your rare candies now if you really aren't sure about winning the next fight. Alright. Oh, shoot, I didn't see what Cynthia said. What the first thing Cynthia said was, because I was talking, but either way, if they left, does that mean Dialga and Palkia are safe? Or do they trust us to rescue Dialga and Palkia successfully? And does that mean they can't do that with Giratina? Oops, this is no time for idle chit-chat. So she was talking about the lake spirits and the fact that Dialga and Palkia are probably here. Interesting. Alright, we head down. This is it. Giratina is up ahead. Alright. Now again, I would very highly recommend you either use a save state or you save your game right here, right now. Do not be afraid to do so. Because if you don't save and you lose, you have to go all the way back through the Distortion world again. In fact, I don't even know where you would come out, where you would end up. You would probably I'm assuming you end up at the previous Poke Center you were at. That, or you just get spit out of the Distortion world. Either way, I have no idea what happens if you lose here, because I've never actually lost when I've been in the Distortion world. But either way, regardless of what happens, so you were already here. Why do you seek to change the world? If you hate our world, you should go off somewhere alone. Find somewhere you can live without seeing others. Why should I run and hide when the world has to wait quietly? My aim is to rid the world of the vague and incomplete thing we call spirit. By freeing ourselves from that, our world can be made complete. That is my justice. No one can interfere. Shadowy Pokemon merely interrupted my plans. Dialga and Palkia will do my bidding. My world will become a reality. Oh, didn't mean the right button. I was trying to hit my start button. I need to check and see who I'm gonna lead. I need to figure out who I'm gonna lead with here. Okay. I think... Let me think. What am I gonna do? I think this is what I'm gonna lead with. I'm gonna do Samuel and Steven. I'm gonna put Samuel up front and have Samuel up front for this. When you're ready, when you think you're ready, talk to Cyrus. I won't lose. Not to that shadowy Pokemon. Not any worthless world. Not with the Dialga and Palkia's power. Not to you. You are challenged by Galactic Boss Cyrus. He has only 2 Pokemon. However, it's a double battle. Here we go. Galactic Boss Cyrus. This is one of the toughest fights in the entire game. He's going to have Palkia level 70 Dragon Water type with pressure for its ability. Hydro Pump, Spatial Rent, Earth Power, and Aura Sphere. It's not holding an item. And he also has Dialga, the Pokemon of Time, on his side. Level 70 as well, Dragon Steel type, not holding an item. Pressure for its ability as well, with Flash Cannon, the Roar of Time, Earth Power, and Aura Sphere. You need to be very goddamn careful. Again, since this is a trainer battle, you cannot catch either of these two. All you need to do is knock them out. This is not going to be an easy fight to fight, but I'm using Toxic on Palkia, and I'm gonna go for Thunder Punch first. I would go for Earthquake, but I don't want to hit Samuel because Samuel's probably gonna move last here. So I'm hoping that Samuel can live. Okay, he took that hit. Hydro Pump on Samuel as well. So they both went for him. Surprisingly, Palkia went for Hydro Pump and not Aura Sphere, and I see why now. Alright. As you can see, that didn't work, so... 90, 10, 135, 143, 155. Porygon Z is fastest. It is the fastest thing on the field. Will be the fastest thing. Okay, I'm gonna try Fernando, and I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna Dragon Dance once. I'm gonna Dragon Dance once, and I'm gonna keep focusing on Dialga. I could go for Palkia. I could try going after Palkia, but I'm gonna focus on Dialga first because honestly, that thing scares me more. And oh god, roar time! You targeted Steven. Oh gee, ow! Spatial Rand. Oh boy. Ow, 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 no, no. Oh, Jesus. If I could get a paralyze, Steven, if you could paralyze it, that would be great. Yes! Got it. Okay, that's all I wanted to do with Steven. If I can paralyze Dialga, or if I can at least paralyze or poison one of them, that would be great. And I got it. I don't know it. Aqua Tail will do the most damage. I'm gonna go for that. I'm also gonna go for... Screw it, gonna go for Earthquake anyways, because, let's face it, both of them are probably going down this turn. Come on. Okay, not very... Ah, shoot, I should have done Ice Punch. Actually, wait, no, Aqua Tail still would have done more. Never, what am I thinking? Earth Power, yep, Steven goes down. Fernando's gonna get taken out probably by an Aura Sphere or something. Dialga must recharge. Okay, so Dialga can't do it. Dialga wasn't able to do anything. Alright, Porygon. I guess I can get another hit in. Come on. Ice Punch and Ice Beam. Come on. Okay. Ice Beam. We're gonna get it close. Oh, wow! I didn't... Alright, one of them is down. So... Okay, so that's one down. Spatial Rend on Fernando. That I expected. Alright. Alright. Alright, now Palkia. So it's a 2-on-1 now. Intimidate's not gonna actually do anything here because all Palkia's moves are special, but either way. Dragon Claw, gonna go for Dragon Claw, and none of my moves are super effective, so Tri Attack's the best bet. It'll do the most. Plus I have a chance to burn, paralyze, or freeze this. If I get a burn, I win because I can just stall it, and holy crap, Porygon. Wow! That is the power of EV training. It did a lot. Well, actually, I say that, but either way, I'll explain later, actually. But either way, we got him. What? Do my eyes deceive me? This child was able to best the mythical Pokemon in space and time. What? Dialga and Palkia were defeated? No matter. There will be other ways to achieve my plans. However, Seamus, for your continued interference after being forgiven, I will eliminate you here. You will not exist in my reality. Yep, we have to fight him again. He's not done yet. This time, also you do get healed, so don't worry. Don't worry. You're not screwed. If you don't, you're not screwed here. But yes, Cyrus isn't done yet. Here's his actual team. He starts off with Crobat, level 59, Poison Flying type, holding a Choice Band. Inner Focus for its ability, so will not flinch ever. Brave Bird, U-turn, Cross Poison, Zen Headbutt. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Well, he's not. Well, yeah. Cyrus isn't messing around. You effectively have to fight. It's basically an 8v6 or more, or in my case an 8v5 because I had to use B-Barrel to get up here even get up here in the first place. Ah, that didn't kill. Okay, I'm gonna go for Moonlight on the assumption I live and he dies from recoil. Nope, and he lived. Okay. Uh, actually, you know what? I think I know what he's gonna do here. I have an idea. No, you didn't do... Okay, never mind. I was expecting a potion there. I was expecting him to use a potion there, but he didn't do that. Either way, Okay, I got a free Dragon Dance in at least, so... Let's see what I can do with us. Alright. Magnezone. Here's Magnezone. Is Magnezone level 59 steel electric type, holding wise glasses, so its special attacks will be even more powerful. Magnet pull for its ability, so if you have magnet pull for its ability, so you better. So I hope you magnet pull for its ability. So I hope your Aggron or Metagross had Earthquake on it. Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Signal Beam, and Mirror Coat are its 4 moves. Fernando's gonna go, unless I one-shot this, Fernando's going down, so Aqua Tail will do the most damage. Hopefully that Dragon Dance was enough. Nope, not quite. Signal Beam. Ah, alright. I don't know what he's going to do next, but I'm gonna go with Porygon, as Porygon is my safe bet. Alright. What are you gonna do? Now the question is, what are you going to do? Psychic? Okay, you didn't potion. I'm surprised he hasn't used the potion yet. Either way, next up. Honchkrow. Level 59. Dark flying type. Intimidate for its ability, as you saw. Intimidate for its ability with Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, No wait, nope, I'm looking at the wrong moveset. Sorry. His Honchkrow's got a. I was looking at the other thing he had that moveset. His Honchkrow's got a White Herb, Super Luck for its ability with Brave Bird, Sucker Punch, Thunder Wave, and Superpower. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. And got it. Good. Next up, Gyarados. His Gyarados is level 59. His level 59 water flying type, holding a muscle band. Intimidate for its ability with Aqua Tail, Stone Edge, Ice Fang, and Dragon Dance. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt again. This should be an easy KO, but from here, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Level 62. Oh boy. His Weavile's out now. His Ace. Level 60. Dark Ice type, holding a Focus Sash. Vision for its ability, Feint Attack, Icicle Crash, Aerial Ace, Swords Dance. You know this thing can be a real pain. Got that Focus Sash. It doesn't really matter what I do, I guess, so I'm just gonna go for Tri-Attack and see if I can maybe get a lucky burn or paralyze it. Also, ouch. Yeah, that Feint Attack got boosted by Technician, so that hurts. Can I get a burner, Para? There's your Sash. And nope. So Porygon's gonna go down. Okay, Steven is still alive, so I think I'll be okay there. Then the concern is just his other Pokemon. Aerialix. Did you actually just make a mistake by doing that? Nope, never mind. For a second I thought you just messed up and just gave me a chance to counter, but nope, no you didn't. Nope, he did the right thing. Alright. Alright, Steven. All you need to do is just live this hit and then hit Earthquake. You can't possibly miss. Jeez. That did a lot of damage as well. Alright. Level 56 for Steven. Final Mon. Houndoom. Levels 59. Level 59 Dark Fighting type, only a Life Orb. Intimidate for its ability with Dark Pulse, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, and Nasty Plot. It's going for Dark Pulse, but at that point, but that doesn't matter to me because I have one other Mon that's healthy, that's ready to kick some ass. Alright. Salamence, come on out. Intimidated. Alright. Fly is 100 power, Brick Break is 75. Brick Break is super effective, but Fly gets it. Okay, so actually, I think they do the. Actually, I think they would have the same power. I think they would have the same power. I think. Brick Break. Uh-oh. That's bad for two reasons. One, you're faster than me. Two, you did that. Okay. Brick Break. Please. Yes! Alright. Like this, but I won't accept this. This can't be. Not after all the sacrifices we made to get this far. What of my new world? What of my new galaxy? Was this all a dream meant to be swept away into your reality? Is what he ended up saying. Don't think that you can defeat or capture that Pokemon. This bizarre world is nothing more than the Pokemon itself. Capturing or defeating it will make this world disappear. Very well. Do what you will. Rather than repairing the world you're going to destroy for me. Do it. You inherit my legacy. Don't believe his lies. It's not possible that a Pokemon can make the world disappear. The world awaited your birth. Not only yours either. Pokemon with you, the people close to you. All the Pokemon and people were born because they have a part in the world. I'm convinced of that. Giratina won't go out of existence. The Distortion world won't disappear. Our world won't disappear either. Let's go meet Giratina. I should do something about your hardworking Pokemon first. Let's go. Giratina is enraged because the two worlds are endangered. It has merely merged the Distortion world and our world pillar. That's why both worlds are becoming distorted. But there's nothing to fear. You can defeat Giratina and show the type bond you share with your Pokemon, or you can demonstrate how much you want it to join you. If you succeed in doing either, Giratina will understand. The Distortion world is the two worlds. The distortion of the two worlds will stop. Let's go. And they teach Porygon Thunderwave here. I think you know why. Here we go. Giratina is quietly eyeing us. Again, I highly recommend you freaking save before you talk to Giratina. It will although just like in the newer games, if you knock out a legendary, you can if you beat the Elite Four, and then if you beat the Elite Four, you can come back and find Giratina again. Not at Spear Pillar, but at a different location. But either way, if you knock out Giratina, you do get a second chance. Either way, I'm saving right here. Distortion World's Giratina appeared! Giratina! First time we've had. Well, technically the first chance we have to actually catch a legendary in this game. I mean, there are other circumstances where you might be able to run into one, but this is the first one that you're guaranteed to run into without anything else. It is level 70. It's not the easiest thing to catch, but regardless, it is a very strong Pokemon. If you can catch it here, you'll have a very strong Pokemon on your team for the rest of the adventure. Albeit it is a short rest of the adventure, but still you'll have a strong team member regardless. So I'm going to try and catch it. In fact, I will catch it. If I fail this, I'm just going to reload the save state and try again. It's got pretty strong moves as well. It's got Aura Spear in its lineup. Whoop. Alright, well, it's like I could get, I guess. I got rid of Ice Beam because I didn't want to accidentally knock this thing out with Ice Beam, because you saw what it can do. I should also alright, so I should also mention another thing. Here's some Giratina here. There's some other things. Giratina will have the Grisius Orb when you catch it. No matter when you catch it, it will always have that orb. I'm gonna try Dark Pulse because Samuel's the lower level. Either way, also Giratina's moveset. Ooh, perfect, it's in the red. And it flinched, nice. But yeah, Giratina will always have the moves Shadow Force, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, and Aura Spear for its 4 moves. As those are the last 4 moves that it learns. Anyways, Giratina has no stat changes like it did previously, like it does with pretty much every other legendary. All the legendaries still have the same thing. I probably should have thrown a Quick Ball, but I didn't, so oh well. I don't remember if Dust Balls actually work here or not, like in the base game. So I'm just gonna chuck a couple Ultra Balls, then I'm gonna maybe try a couple Dust Balls, and then maybe a couple Tyro Balls, or we can just catch it immediately on the first try. Alright. Well, that was easy. Also, I'm going to mention this now, I am not using this. It may be the Renegade Pokemon, and it's the mascot of Platinum and Renegade Platinum, I am not using this. I'm going to beat the game without using legendaries. Yes, I have a couple pseudo-legendaries on my team right now. In fact, I've used quite a few different pseudos throughout the game. But I'm not using legendaries. It's been a thing for me since I started playing Pokemon with Pokemon Emerald. I don't use legendaries. In randomizers, I will use legendaries because in randomizer Nuzlocke, I will use legendaries because that's part of the whole thing. You need to just work with what you're given. But in regular games, I will not use them. I refuse to use them unless they have to. Like with Pokemon Black and White, you don't have a choice. Or in X and Y, again, or in X and Y, or in X and Y, or in Sword and Shield. Anyways, Giratina seemed to have understood us. That shiny Pokemon was captured? Your doing so means this irrational world will remain in existence. Does that mean it's impossible for me to create a new world? Even with the red chain. Even if I made more red chains, the new world can't be made. Why? What compels you to protect the two worlds? Is it spirit, the vague and complete thing that is so important to you? I have no need of this. Take this out of my sight. Dialga and Palkia fled. Places we are born, the time we spend living, the languages we speak, all are different. The presence of Pokemon unites us. We share our lives with Pokemon, and our happiness grows as we all become greater than we were alone. That is why we can battle and trade with anyone we choose. Silence! Enough of your blathering. That's how you justify spirit as something worthwhile? It is merely humans hoping, deluding themselves that they are happy and safe. The emotions roll inside me. Rage, hatred, frustration. These ugly emotions arise because of my own incomplete spirit. Enough. We will never see eye to eye. This, I promise you, I will break the secrets of this world. With that knowledge, I will create my own complete and perfect world. One day, you will awaken to a world of my creation. A world without spirit. Since there is sadness, we can feel joy. When there is anger, compassion is born. Let's go back home. The portal where Giratina was should lead back to our world. Giratina was written in legend as being on the other side of our world. It stands to reason that it has a link to the other side. There was a portal where Giratina was. Will you leap into the portal? Yes. This place? It's Send-Off Spring. It's said to somehow lead to the great beyond. And Giratina was said to live in a world on the opposite side of ours. Oh, I'm sincerely sorry. It's very rude of me. Serious, you're incredible. You're a fantastic trainer. Let me say this on behalf of all Sinnoh. Thank you. Oh, that's right. You had to go tell Professor Rowan. He was very worried about you. You should visit him in his lab. We made it out. We made it out in one piece. We made it out in one piece, and Giratina was caught, and Dialga and Palkia are free. We've done quite a lot. But we're not done yet. We are in Send-Off Spring. We are at Send-Off Spring, and I guess I'll quickly mention what you can find out here. I should quickly mention what you can find out here while we're on our way back. While I fly to go check on Professor Rowan. Pokemon you can find here: Staravia, Bibarel, Chimecho, Solrock, Lunatone, and Dusclops, Wobbuffet with the Poke Radar, and Golduck via Surfing, and Magikarp and Gyarados via the fishing rods. That is all you can find out here. But they will be at a decently high level, so I guess it could be worth your while to pick something up here. Either way, Sand Gym Town. Let's go check on Rowan. Janice, you've come back. You'll leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living. The professor did a lot of checking up after you left. He was really worried about you. He contacted the acquaintances looking for help, and I'm glad to see you're safe. Welcome back. Oh yes, there was something I had to tell you. Three Pokemon in the lakes appear to have returned to their homes. Oh yes, and I heard reports that strange rifts had appeared in Sinnoh. It's likely that their appearances result in the events that occurred with the Elegant Polygon and Mount Coronet. Perhaps the Rage Chain you have could be the key to that mystery. So tell me, how are things going for you? Pokedex? A total of 200. And there were badges? Well, you've already got 7. You've got 7 already. That only leaves Sunny Shore's gym. You've come this far. Why not obtain Sunny Shore's badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than even before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon. Oh yeah, Seamus. If you see Cynthia, please give her my best regards. They don't actually say. These guys don't actually give a lot of hints, but what Roman said was interesting. That rifts have appeared throughout the Sinnoh region. And we have the red chain, so that could be something to look into before we're done. Before this series is done. But either way, we've done it. We survived the Distortion world. We survived the Distortion world, and everything Cyrus threw at us. So yeah, that was awesome. Oh yeah, I should also quickly mention that Palkia and Giratina, when you fight them in the Distortion world when Cyrus is controlling them, they have zero IVs in every stat. So their IVs will be they'll be pretty weak for being level 70. I thought I should mention that now. So the reason that would explain why I was doing so much damage when when most of them were 10 levels higher than me. So yeah, but still, regardless of that, it's still one hell of a fight, for sure. And I'm glad we got through the fight in one piece. Anyways, with that aside, I'm gonna end things off here. That was one hell of a ride, and we're not done, and we aren't done yet. So, next time on Renegade Platinum, we're gonna do a little bit of exploring. We do have to go to Sunny Shore City, but there are a couple things I want to do. There are a couple things I want to do before we go to Sunny Shore City and get our final badge. So, with that aside, and this episode out of the way, I will catch you guys next time. Goodbye.